If people ask me what kind of career this is, it's a career truly of service. You're not going to get rich, you're not going to get famous, but doggone it, you will never, ever question why you got up in the morning. The one thing that stands out that attracted me to the field of neurology was the study of the brain. To me, it is the most fascinating organ. It is really what each of us is. The way you think, the way you feel, the way you behave, your personality, your interaction with others, everything. That is all done by the brain. In fact, it's traumatic brain injury that really brought the forefront, I believe, of military neurology's contributions to the general field of neurology, period. And over the last 3 or 4 years, in fact, the model system for managing mild, moderate, and traumatic brain injury has evolved, and it is all based upon the military system. The clinical practice guidelines, the so-called ACLS or CPR of brain resuscitation is all military. It's all military and VA. We could not adopt best clinical practices from the civilian sector because they did not exist. So we had to create it. The one thing you can say about the military medical system, it's very, very well organized. The leadership is clear. The delineations of the responsibility is clear. The various medical subspecialties work closely together in a very collegial way. The thing I'm most proud of in terms of traumatic brain injury is probably being helpful in really developing the system of care I just spoke of. It is more than just sitting down and writing guidelines, which I help do. It's more than doing basic research in it, which I've done also, but rather it's bringing it all together so that we can bring it to the patient. What I want to do, and which I've been allowed to do, is develop a new prosthetic arm, for example. Prosthetic arm is something that didn't really exist. It was a hook. If you go to any good hospital now today, it's still a hook. What you want to do is you want a hand. But how is it to build a hand? I mean, robotically, it's actually very difficult to build a nice hand that's as functional as our hands, weighs as much as ours. So, I mean, you want it to be nice and balanced. You want it to look like a hand, act like a hand, and then you want to control it like your hand. And how do you control your hand? You think, and it does. And that's what you want it to do. So get a brain-controlled robot arm. That's what you want it to do. And that was the goal. We went from concept to a human being controlling a prosthetic arm with their brain thought waves alone. No external devices, no switches, just thinking about it, and this thing moves because of the brain-machine connection. We've done that. We've succeeded already. So DARPA was, hands down, I think, one of the most unique experiences I've had in the military. And then it speaks again to the extraordinary opportunities one has through a career in the military. Most doctors will not ever get a chance to do anything close to this, and I get to do this in addition to traveling to exotic places, practicing medicine in a war environment. Who wouldn't want a career like that?